Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you just finished college and don't know what to do with your life, if you're stuck in a dead-end job, if you make a minimum wage, then I have the job just for you. Please stay tuned and let's get started. Hello everyone, this is your girl Kiki back with another video. This video has been highly requested by a lot of you. You guys have been wanting to find out how you can be an English teacher in Korea during the pandemic. So if you are ready to find out how to do that, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, go ahead and like this video, and let's get started. So, to start off, how I found out about teaching in Korea is when I was in university, I did have a club. The club was Korean Student Association, and I was going through a hard time. I didn't really know what to do. My major was child psychology, and all I knew that I wanted to just work with children from different backgrounds. And you know, being in America, everything's very expensive. I was paying for my apartment, I was paying for a new car, and I just always wanted to travel. I wanted to travel and like see new things. I wanted to see new cultures. A friend had told me about that you could teach abroad. So I was like, you know, why not teach in Korea? Like, I've been learning a lot about Korea, so let's just go with that. And so I've been doing a lot of research, and I found out that it's easy to teach in Korea. Is really not expensive compared to America. And I was like, you know, cheap. I like cheap. So, and you know, trying to pay for everything myself and learning that everything is basically paid for, why not? While trying to finish schooling, I found that you do need a bachelor's degree. So the first step is having a bachelor's degree or being accredited by an institution. And so while being in school, I went ahead and got my TEFL. You also need a TEFL, which is certification showing that you can teach English. And I'm gonna drop a link below because a lot of people were trying to like go through like a school to try to get their TEFL, which costs thousands of dollars. But someone had told me, and I found out that you can get it on Groupon. The Groupon was only like $39 compared to all the other things I was finding, and it's credible. So I'm gonna drop that link below so everyone, if you want to get your TEFL, it's really cheap there and it's very easy. So I finished that in like a month. And so I got my certification to get my TEFL, and then I graduated, so I have my diploma. And so the next thing that you need to do is you need to get your diploma apostilled. You can get your diploma apostilled by your university, or you can send it through the government. I'm pretty sure there's a link if you just look it up. So I got my diploma apostilled through my school. The next thing you need to also get an FBI criminal background check. And so you can go to your local police department. There was a police department that was connected to my university, and so I just went there. I got my fingerprints taken. They did a background check and they gave me the papers back and showing that I was clean. You cannot be a criminal working with these kids, children, so make sure you ain't do nothing bad in your life. You can't be doing that. So yeah, I got my criminal background check, and the next thing you need to do is also please make sure that you are from an English-speaking country. There's a list of countries that you can be from, so please make sure you are from there. If you are not, you probably cannot teach in Korea, but I think there are other countries that you can look into. And also, there are other countries where you don't need to be, or you don't need to have a bachelor's degree. So if Korea is not for you, there are other countries, so please don't be discouraged. You will have to take a drug test and pass a health exam. You have to make sure you are healthy, so please go do that. And then once you have all those things taken care of, then you can get into the process. You have to have passport photos. Usually they say around 6, but also when you get to Korea, you'll need some more. So just have 10 just in case to be prepared. And then this will take maybe 2 to 3 months, even more, depending on how fast and how slow everything is, especially because of Corona. I will get started pretty early. So if you want to teach in Korea, their hiring dates can be from like, they'll start hiring from December for the full term, or if you're doing like the half term starting in August, they'll want some new teachers, so during the summer. To get that process started, once you have all those documents, you can start looking through jobs. So the best thing to do is find a recruiter. You can find a recruiter through some good companies. There is Adventure Teaching, Corvia, and then you can find your own personal recruiter through Deobeulk, which also has a list of jobs that you can look through. Please be careful. There are some like sketchy people on there, so make sure you always do like a background check. I did use Deobeulk. My recruiter was not the best, but like top-notch quality, I do recommend Corvia. They're really good, so you can apply through there. So once you have a recruiter and you have all your documents prepared, they want to make sure you're already prepared for that, then you can tell your recruiter what kind of job that you are looking for. You can go, oh, I want to be in sew, I want to make this much money, I have this kind of experience, and they can find the job right for you. So once you have your recruiter and he start looking for jobs, you can start doing interviews, and they get back to you pretty quickly. But I will say, I have more experience with Hagwons, so with Hagwons, please make sure that you talk to another English teacher that's already there. You don't want to be bamboozled. There are some people who don't get paid on time. There are some people who get into their job and it's not anything that they were looking forward to. So please do some background checks. There is blacklisted schools. I won't trust it too much because some people like them on the school because they did too much work, or they're not really into doing that much work. Sometimes you have to put in that effort. You are a teacher, but once you find the school that you like and you get that contract, the next step is to sign it, and you need to send a copy to your school. After that, then you need to get your visa ready. So you need to have all your documents prepared, and you need to send it off to that school, and you need to go ahead and get your, I think it's like your visa number through your school. And so then after that, once you have your visa number, you need to send it to your closest embassy so you can get your visa. You're ready. That's it. That's basically it. Because of Corona at the moment, you do need to do a 2-week quarantine. It is required. So if I am correct, when you go through the airport, they're going to give you like a quarantine application that you need to fill out. And then once you're there, hopefully your school will pay for your quarantine. So I know my school paid for the quarantine for the new teachers. My school had like a room prepared that was approved through the government that they can go there, and then the government will check on you. You have to make sure you have to write down your temperature every day, and they will come check on you. They'll bring you packages of food and other things that you would need to take care of yourself. And then once it's been 2 weeks and you declare that you do not have Corona, then you can start at your school. Now, if your school is not providing you with housing for Corona and for the quarantine, then sucks for you. You got to pay about $2,000, which is 2 million won in Korean won. Because of that, the government will provide you with housing. That's why you have to pay that much money. And also with that money, they will deliver you food. They will deliver you like a thermometer and other cleaning supplies so you can like be situated. But yeah, it's kind of expensive. So hopefully make sure you ask your school if they will provide the quarantine housing and everything for you so you don't have to pay for that. So your school can pay for your plane. That's something you need to ask for, because my school paid for my flight. I never even been on a plane before, so I did not know what to do for that. My school did provide housing. If you do not like the housing that they have for you, you can ask for a housing allowance, and you can find your own place. That's not a problem. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm pretty sure I did not, go through everything. I did this 2+ years ago, so I won't probably remember everything, but ask me anything that you want. If you have any questions about teaching, please ask me. Don't be afraid to ask. But there are some nice places. With Hagwons, you can get paid more than starting pay is like, first I want to say starting pay is like 2.1 million won. So if your school is not paying you that starting off, then they bamboozling you. You don't need to be like applying for that school. Hagwons do pay more than Epic. However, Epic be having some bang vacation days. For Hagwons, you only get like a week off in the summer, a week off for the Christmas vacation, and plus Korean holidays. But if you go with Epic, which I should have done, but I wanted that pay instead. So you do you find out what you want to do. There are some Hagwons that pay you great and also give you good vacation. So there are some, but you gotta look carefully. I've been in the same school since I started. I will be changing school soon after this year. So just look. Hopefully you find a plug that can help you get a good job. But yeah, I need to stop rambling. Anyway, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. If you like this video, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I hope you like this video. Bye.